guys! Welcome back to my channel. So while you're here, don't forget to subscribe. I do post new videos every week. So for today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my top 10 palettes that I've been loving for fall so far. All of these palettes are different ranges, like price ranges. None of them are too expensive. I think one of them might be a little expensive, but I really have been enjoying it, so I figured I would throw it in there. So yeah, let's just get into it. So the first palette I've been loving for fall is this cute little Ray of Sunshine palette from Colourpop. And also I just wanted to state these palettes aren't in any particular order. I'm just showing them as I pick them up. So this is a 9-pan palette. It features all matte shades, which is kind of new. I feel like you find a lot of palettes that feature mattes and shimmers. I really like this one because it's all mattes, which is kind of different. Swatches on these are so beautiful. They really swatch so nicely. The mattes aren't chalky at all. They do perform really nicely, as you can see in the swatches. So this cute little palette retails for $14, and there is a cute collection that goes with it as well if you wanted to pick that up. I love the mustard shades as well as the pop of kind of like coppery orange. Perfect tones for fall. So palette number 2 I've been loving is this cute little Pixi palette. This is their Hazelnut Haze palette. So this cute little palette features 9 shades as well. It has some mattes as well as some shimmers and a really big mirror, which I like. It's also pretty compact too, so you can actually bring it on the go, which I really like. But as you can see, this palette swatches so nicely. I really love the shimmer shades. That green shade is absolutely stunning. Really nice to throw a pop of green in there for fall. And this palette retails for $22. So next up is this Too Faced palette that just recently came out. This is a collab with, I'm not sure how to pronounce her name. I think it's Mariale, but it's a really stunning palette. It has really pretty pink outer packaging, and then you open it up and it has all of these really stunning shades. So this palette features 12 shades. It has shimmers and mattes. It has a pop of pink in there too, which is kind of, you know, fun. I don't really think that's fall, but I feel like all of the other shades in the palette are definitely fall. They swatch so beautifully. I am seriously obsessed with that donut shade and that pink shade. I think swatched so nicely. So you can definitely create a lot of looks with this. So I actually used this palette on my eyes today. I really do like how it turned out. Kind of like fiery fall look. I do love my copper tones, and this palette definitely has some copper tones. And this beauty retails for $42. So the fourth palette that I've been loving, it's really great for on the go, is this cute little Huda Beauty Topaz Obsessions palette. I really like this palette too because it's really tiny. It's perfect for on the go in case you want to just do a nice kind of smoky coppery look. It's perfect to fit in your makeup bag or your purse. Palette features 9 shades. We have some really pretty golden tones in there, a nice yellow, and of course those orange tones. As you can see, this palette swatched so nicely. Definitely worth it for $27. I think the pigment is there and the quality is there, and I've really just been loving this. So the fifth palette I've been loving lately is this Beaute Vintage Dawn palette. I'm seriously obsessed with this palette. Like, I'm so in love with it. It's such a beautiful palette. It has those nice fall shades with some pops of blue, which are nice to transition into more like colder months, the winter and whatnot. It has a huge mirror on there too, which is great. And it's actually not like too big or anything, so you can definitely take this on the go too. The swatches of this palette like seriously amaze me. They are so stunning, so pigmented, so bold. I honestly, I can't get enough of it. I really love this palette, and I definitely have to play around with it more, but it seriously is the perfect kind of like fall palette. And this beauty retails for $35. So next up is the sixth palette that I've been loving this fall. This is actually the Starlet palette from Profusion Cosmetics. This bad boy is a 35-pan palette. We have all kinds of different types of shadows in there. We have mattes, we have shimmers, we have satins, I think. We have some glitters. We have so many beautiful shadows, and I seriously am obsessed with this palette. I really love how glam this palette is. I feel like this is another one that really can transition into, you know, glam holiday looks. It's a really, really beautiful palette. I love all of the shades. I love all of the pressed glitters in there, the shimmers, even the mattes are so nice. What I really love about this palette is the price tag. This palette, for all 35 shades, for the quality of this palette, is only $35, which I find is insane, honestly. They have, honestly, really good stuff, like really good products. I've loved their products for quite some time now. I had to pick this up as soon as I saw it, and I've been loving it so far. Really a beautiful palette for fall, and I'm definitely gonna dive into those cranberry shades as it gets closer to, like, you know, the holidays and whatnot, but I cannot say enough about this palette. So the 7th palette I've been loving. I had to throw this in there. I did actually do a video on this. If you guys want to see it, I will attach it somewhere in this video. But this is the Too Faced Pumpkin Spice palette for the sheer. This is what the Too Faced Pumpkin Spice palette looks like. Really beautiful shades. Kind of reminds me of the last palette that I showed you guys, honestly. What do you guys think? Do you think they are similar, or is it just me? So this beautiful palette features 18 shades. We have shimmers, mattes, all that fun stuff in there. And what's best of all is it smells so good. It literally smells like pumpkin spice, which I love. When this time of year rolls around, I'm like literally obsessed. Anything pumpkin, I'm like, yes, I need it. So here are just some swatches of the Too Faced Pumpkin Spice palette. As you can see, they are so pigmented. The colors show up really, really well. So I really do love this palette. I've been loving it so far. And I created this really cool cut crease, which I will attach a photo next so you guys can see that as well. But this beautiful palette retails for $49. So the 8th palette I've been loving is an oldie but a goodie. This is the Soft Glam from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This stunning palette features 16 shades. We have the mattes, shimmers, and satins. They swatch so beautifully, as you can see. And honestly, this palette just never gets old. It's really perfect any time of the year. It's perfect for bridal. It's perfect for pretty much every day, for going out. So I definitely had to throw this in my fall favorites for my palettes because I do really love this palette. I did see they just launched a cute little mini version of this if you didn't want to get like the full size. It's adorable. I think it's like $29, I want to say. This one I believe is $42. But I definitely do want to pick up the little mini at some point because it's so adorable, and I just love mini like anything. So the 9th palette I've been loving is this Born This Way Natural Nudes palette, another one from Too Faced. This palette is so stunning. It's honestly great for like everyday use or even going out. So this baby features 16 shades, mattes and shimmers. I do really like that they made the mattes, like the transition shades, a little larger, because we tend to use those a little bit more. So I do like that they did that. This is such a beautiful palette. As you can see, all of the colors really perform and show up so nicely. Really great for bridal looks as well, but perfect for fall. And I really had to get my hands on this palette. And this baby retails for $48. Okay, so my final 10th palette that I've been loving is this beautiful, beautiful palette from Natasha Denona. This is her bronze palette. This stunning, stunning palette features 15 shades. Again, we have those mattes and shimmer shades. This palette just swatches and performs so, so good. It's definitely worth the price tag, which the price tag is a little steep. It's $65, but I love the quality of her shadows, and the quality of like all of her products, honestly, are just really top notch. So I really think that it's worth it. So yeah, really loving this bronze palette from Natasha Denona. Okay, so those are my top palettes that I've been really loving for fall this year. I love having the palettes of like all different sizes, perfect for on the go. It's great to really test out all the different brands and their qualities. So please definitely let me know what you think of this kind of video. I really just wanted to share with you guys what I've been loving this fall. And thank you guys so much for watching. Until my next one, bye!